Did you know that our brains can actually change the way they respond to dopamine in just a single night? Researchers found that sleep deprivation can drastically alter dopamine receptor sensitivity, impacting our mood and motivation. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most shocking discoveries about our brain chemistry. Dopamine is often referred to as the feel-good neurotransmitter, playing a crucial role in our brain's reward system. It's what makes us feel motivated, focused, and satisfied with life. Without dopamine, we'd struggle to find the energy to tackle everyday tasks. Our brain's dopamine system is constantly working behind the scenes, influencing our mood, energy levels, and overall sense of well-being. Understanding dopamine is key to unlocking a healthier, more balanced life. The problem is, our modern world is a minefield of dopamine triggers, engineered to capture our attention. We live in an attention economy where our focus is the currency. Think about the endless scroll on social media, the satisfying ping of a notification, or the instant gratification of online shopping. These aren't accidental. They are meticulously designed to exploit our brain's fundamental wiring, creating a constant state of stimulation that leads to overload. Each of these actions activates our brain's ancient reward system, releasing a flood of dopamine. This is the same pathway that evolved to motivate us towards survival. But the digital rewards we're chasing provide a much more intense and frequent surge than our brains are equipped to handle. It's not just about the pleasure of the reward, it's the anticipation, that drives the cycle, creating a powerful compulsion. While it might feel good in the moment, this constant bombardment has a serious downside. To protect itself, your brain starts to downregulate, reducing the number of available dopamine receptors. This is called desensitization. It means your brain now requires bigger hits of stimulation to feel the same pleasure, making it harder to feel motivated or satisfied with simple everyday activities like reading a book, enjoying a quiet walk, or having a real conversation. This is how many of us are unknowingly sabotaging our own well-being. We reach for our phones to cure boredom, but we're actually making our baseline state more boring. This leads to fatigue, decreased motivation, and a feeling of being stuck. This isn't a failure of willpower, it's a physiological consequence. Addiction to technology, unhealthy eating habits, and lack of sleep all contribute to this dopamine depletion. This creates a dangerous feedback loop. When we're constantly relying on these easy external sources for a dopamine fix, we start to feel empty, unmotivated, and profoundly disconnected from the world around us. The more we feel this way, the more we seek the quick fix, which further desensitizes our brain, digging us deeper into a cycle of apathy. When our dopamine system is out of balance, the consequences ripple through our existence. It can manifest as a profound lack of motivation, where once pleasurable activities feel empty. Physically, it can affect motor control and energy. Our relationships may suffer as we lose the drive to connect, and our quality of life diminishes as the world loses its vibrancy. But here's the empowering truth. This system isn't beyond our influence. By understanding the science of dopamine, we can become active pilots of our own neurochemistry. It's not about chasing constant highs, but about fostering a healthy, sustainable balance. This knowledge allows us to make conscious choices that support our brain's natural rhythms, leading to lasting improvements in our well-being. So, what is dopamine's role? It's often called the pleasure molecule, but it's more accurately the motivation molecule. It drives you to seek rewards, fueling your ambition. This is crucial for learning. When you succeed, a dopamine release reinforces the behavior, building habits, both good and bad. When this system is dysregulated, it can contribute to serious conditions. In depression, low dopamine activity drains motivation. In ADHD, signaling issues can impair focus. And in addiction, substances hijack the system, creating a powerful cycle of craving. Fortunately, we can support our dopamine system through daily choices. A balanced diet, consistent exercise, and quality sleep are foundational. Foods rich in the amino acid tyrosine, like almonds, avocados, and lean proteins, provide the essential building blocks for dopamine production. Regular exercise not only provides an immediate boost, but can also increase dopamine receptors over time, making your system more efficient. Conversely, a diet high in sugar and processed fats can blunt your dopamine response, leading you to seek ever greater stimuli for the same feeling of reward. For decades, dopamine was simply the pleasure molecule, but recent studies are painting a much more nuanced picture. Groundbreaking research reveals its fundamental role not just in reward, but in our drive, focus, and resilience, fundamentally changing our understanding of what truly motivates us. For instance, researchers have found a powerful link between chronic stress and dopamine. Prolonged stress can lead to a state called dopamine receptor downregulation. Essentially, your brain becomes less sensitive to dopamine's effects. This is why during stressful periods, activities you once loved can feel dull and unrewarding. It's not a lack of willpower, it's a measurable biological change that makes it harder to feel motivated or satisfied. This science is mirrored in real-world experiences. Personal anecdotes abound, with many people reporting significant shifts after making simple lifestyle changes. They describe moving from a state of burnout and apathy to feeling more driven and engaged, not by chasing intense highs, but by building a more stable foundation for their motivation. These findings all point to one powerful conclusion. Managing our dopamine requires a holistic approach. It's not about a single hack or supplement. Instead, it highlights the profound importance of integrating daily practices like sleep, exercise, and nutrition to support the very architecture of our brain's reward system. The takeaway is that dopamine plays a critical role in our overall well-being. By understanding how it works and taking steps to regulate it, we can improve our mood, motivation, and behavior. This means being mindful of our dopamine triggers, making healthy lifestyle choices, and seeking out activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. So what are your thoughts on dopamine? Have you noticed how your mood and motivation change in response to different activities or habits? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're interested in learning more about brain health, be sure to check out our video on unlocking the power of your brain. Don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed health content.